Hello, and welcome back to more Last Dream World Unknown. Last time we had completed the Thief's quest line, or at least I think we completed it. And, oh, that's right, there's still some monsters on this continent. I'm trying to figure out where I can park myself that I can actually get to this place. If I look at the bigger map, maybe I can see. It's kind of a ways away, but it looks like there's at least somewhere that the Phoenix can land over in this direction, so I guess we'll just land over here. And today we're going to work on the Monk's Quest line, which involves going to Castle Ambar, which we have finally gotten a key to. And so I will meet you guys at the entrance, and we will see what's inside there. Alright, here we are at the ruins of Castle Ambar. And so access prohibited, but I now have a key. Cha-ching! Ooh, the disease that forced evacuation still hangs thick in the air. Interesting, so it diseased one of my characters. I can cure that. My question is, will it just like come back every turn? And also, I can't remember the name of the thing that gets rid of disease anyway. So currently my thief is the only person who's not wearing something that prevents against disease. And I could switch to Virgil's boots, which do prevent against them. And it doesn't hurt my stats too badly, so I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. And now I think I can actually have my white mage cure disease and have it actually stick. And so if I take a step and I take a look, yes, he's no longer diseased. Okay, great. So I guess let's explore this place. It looks almost like a town. Hastily built unmarked grave. Let's see. Ooh, a purple chest. That's interesting to me. Some papers I can't interact with. Medium AP orb, okay. So maybe the Monk's Quest has purple chests on it. And these guys, I don't remember. I think I fought them before, maybe in the arena. But I really don't have much recollection of what types of attacks and things that they have. And the answer is, they don't seem to attack all that hard. Okay, so not a problem. No trouble dealing with them. The background, even in the battle scene there, is kind of like that of kind of a wrecked house or something. Crawler slime. Fascinating. Can I talk to any of the furniture here? Can I go down these holes? No. Is there anything on the bookshelves? Not as far as I can tell. Alright, so already this is kind of an environment that is different from any that we've encountered before. There's a ladder going down to the bottom of the well. Okay. Let's definitely head down there. Although this might be a place that if we fall down other places, we need to like come back from. Virulent clay and grotesque infection. Alright. Thunder does okay on these guys. And melee damage seems to work okay. Cursed Remedy. Alright, well you can heal yourself once, but you won't be able to stand up to an attack from the monk. So you've only delayed the inevitable. There we go. Alright, so we'll do a little bit of exploring in here, but if it seems like there's nothing in here... Oh, there's something here. Place a mining bomb, yes. More purple chests. Alright, renewing potion, regeneration potion, okay, those are quite rare. And now it looks like there's a dead end here. Alright. And yeah, the color scheme in here is it's kind of awful, but I suppose everything's kind of infected, a plague rat. And let's try fire against these guys and see how that works. Fire 8. Kablam! It's not bad, but I wonder if there's still a better spell that I should be casting against these guys. Here's another place for mining bomb. And perfect SP orb, alright. I still don't think I've used any of my SP or AP orbs. I've already done the top, but I guess I'll kind of follow the left wall at this point, although it doesn't look like there's a whole lot of twists and turns, actually. I'm going to change my mind and go just where intuition sends me, because I think this whole place is not going to be that large. And I did see a save point over there, which suggests that maybe there's going to be like some boss battle thing at the end. Let's try... Is it ice that I have here? Yeah, ice 8. That worked well against the slime. And I think the thief could finish off the plague rat. Yeah. So no problem with the enemies. Yeah, okay. Who is this guy? Erico. Okay, I guess he's just like a giant version of these guys, and I guess I'll go ahead and use... Icy Plunder has a warm-up. That was the skill I recently got. Just use some of my strongest attacks and just kind of see how it goes. I have a feeling he won't be too difficult. Alright, this guy was relatively straightforward to take down. Pretty sure he just has one hit left. Yeah, there we go. Had some cool music while I was fighting him. What do we get here? The Cursed Gauntlets. Cool, that's what I was here to get. And I'm just curious, since they are gauntlets, like, would they show up in my list? And... Unknown Contagion. Inflicts disease, absorbs 5% of hit points of damage dealt. Got it. But it sounds like if I bring them back, he will be able to, like, uncurse them or whatever. And how do I get into that little section over there? Oh, it's right here. Okay, cool. So go ahead and grab this loot. A few more nice things. And I don't know if we just got lucky that we happened to find the well that led down here kind of early on. And so I am going to spend a little bit of time kind of walking around the rest of the town once I get back outside. One thing that I've definitely been enjoying about the Monk's Quest and Thieves Quest, kind of like side quests, is that they have been smaller. Like the kind of dungeony areas like this that we are going to are not nearly as huge as some other places that they are in the game. And so it still gives kind of a fun diversion. You get to explore a new environment, possibly defeat some new enemies and get some special loots related to one particular character. Nevertheless, this building seems to be in better shape. Nevertheless, it's the case that, on the inside it's not looking so good, that, yeah, it just doesn't have the kind of long, grindy feel that a lot of the other dungeons and things do. And so let me wander around here. I guess there's just a number of kind of abandoned houses that are going to have treasure chests in them. It doesn't look like there's anything here, and I'm not going to go try to talk. I do like the papers, just in case there's ever some kind of secret code or treasure map or something among the papers. I'm interested in talking to them, but the rest of the objects I'm willing to let go. Okay, a couple more treasure chests in here. It seems like I've reached the back wall of the town, and it's actually not a very large town here in Ambar. It looks like the back wall is just kind of right behind there. And... yeah, I don't know, there were probably only like 8 houses or something, and half of them didn't even really have anything in them. So, obviously, I just got lucky that I happened to choose the direction that led me to the well right at the beginning. I am going to look up at the rest, just to make sure that there's nothing else that I'm missing. With all the unmarked graves, like, I'm wondering if there's going to be like a special gravestone somewhere that's going to look different, like among all of these. Yeah, I don't really see anything quite like that. There is another... oh, there's some more graves over there as well. Anything in here? There are some papers on the floor in a couple of places, but it doesn't seem like I can interact with them. And how about these graves? Oh, these ones actually... okay, it just says it's been worn away. Alright, and this seems to be the upper right. So I think at this point I've seen everything there is to see. And so, I guess we'll get out of here and return the Cursed Gauntlets to the crazy old person and see what we get. Alrighty, let's see what he has to say. Hello there, crazy person. I've returned with your Cursed Gauntlets. Please cleanse them and give them back to me, or whatever it is that you're going to do. You do good. No, dum-dum. Give this one gauntlet, then me teach you absorption technique that ancient call Fusion Fist. Trade the cursed gauntlets for training in the ways of Fusion Fists? Yes. You no cheat this one. Me honor word. Me teach. Fusion Fists. Achievement unlocked. Long ago, before Goblin worship Sacred Tree, there be a grand pagoda of Ugbar, an old pagan religion. Goblin worship night and darkness. They woke something dark from the night. Old pagoda has been deserted. They've all disappeared, people when they visit it. There's a way inside. There's goblin scripture there with ancient knowledge. Alright, so that appears to be the next mission. I will take it. Alright. Immune to the strange desecration effect in the temple. Only monk capable of immunity. Alright. First up, let's take a look at Fusion Fists. Which it seems like perhaps is going to be a passive that I just learned. So yeah, here it is. Fusion Fists is a passive. Physical attacks absorb 2% of damage dealt. Oh, interesting. So does that mean I get like vampirism on the monk? So when he hits, he ends up regaining hit points? I think that's how I read that. And if so, that's quite a powerful passive. I guess we'll get a chance to find out shortly. And I think I do know where the pagoda is that guy was just mentioning. I think it's actually really nearby. Is it like right over here? Is this the one? Or is it a different one? No, it's a different one. This is one where I did something. It's like one that's farther up here. That's the Tower of Pestilence. And then here is the pagoda that I couldn't get in before. Right. Let's go ahead and do a quick save slot. And see what happens here. I don't remember what happened last time I visited it. The Grand Pagoda of Ugbar. Right, I think I couldn't go through here. The party has been inflicted with desecration. I see, so the monk has become immune. And otherwise, if I take a look at status effects, how can I do that? If I just like go to the equipment on the thief, does it show things about his status effects? How do I can see the little cross next to everybody, but I'm not sure if there's a way to look deeper into it right now. Alright, well, everybody has these crazy status effects. I see, and there were 3 different entrances. This one appears to be blocked off. So we'll try going a different direction. Okay. Stone is inscribed with a strange language you don't understand. If only we had some extra ancient knowledge. Alright, such as the books that we're trying to get out of here. Ooh! Interesting. Are they going to be like permanently paralyzed? This could be interesting. Yeah, the monk's the only one who can attack, it seems like. Let's go after the corpulent monstrosity right off the bat. Yes! So he does have vampirism effectively now. And so he's going to be leeching hit points out of these guys with every hit, which is pretty cool. Their attacks are not too threatening. And so I think I could just kind of take them out one by one with the monk and just leave everybody else behind being desecrated or whatever and paralyzed and not worry about it too much. And the fact that he has this kind of extra vampirism will kind of help keep him alive during these battles, one imagines. Monster blubber, alright. Are there any chests in here? Yes, there are. Let's check them out before I head upstairs. Great magic potion. Great potion. Okay, not that interesting. There was another sign over here. Can I get over to this one to read it? Only through the other entrance, it looks like. Alright, so let's head upstairs. Yeah, don't understand the language. Alright, so maybe it's not worth trying to read any of the tablets and things. Who's the biggest threat? You are at least different, so let's try taking you out first. You're dead, sir. Dark Shroud, yeah, it's not a big deal. Preserve. Alright, he's just healing, so that's fine. So let's take this guy out. Great. That guy's barely hitting. He's earning 10,000 hit points per turn. But that's okay, because I can hit him for, like, 20,000 hit points. Alright. This is kind of interesting. I like the way that this is set up. So the monk is basically kind of on his own during this particular ordeal, as it were. Ordeal in the sense of the style of trial. And down here, looks like the way forward. Okay, let me get through another battle. Alright, those guys are relatively easy to defeat. Let's head upstairs. Can't interact with that sign-like thingy. Try going around this side first. It's blocked off, but there are chests over there. And I have a feeling that this might end up being like the... Oh, there's chests over here too. Might end up being the kind of final floor of this area. Just because the other side quests have been short. Alright. There's a way to go upstairs. I was wrong that this was the last floor. Before I go up there, I guess there must be a different way to get up to the other part of that floor to get to those chests. Perhaps we'll come back down to them through another path, but I guess this place is larger than I was originally expecting or anticipating. I'm not sure why I keep talking to these things when they're all in a language that I don't know, but I do. Where is this going to bring me? Oh, like out on a balcony or something. Okay. Sure. It almost looks like I'm in outer space over here. I guess it's just like high up in the air at night. Here we go. Okay, this brings me over here. Another battle down. Another flight of stairs climbed. Guess we're going to be out on another balcony up on a higher level. Oh, hello. Thing that looks like it might be some kind of boss battle-y thing. Engage the Desecrator. I wonder if after I defeat this guy, my guys will lose their desecration effect or whatever. Interesting. He's along with a corpulent monstrosity, and I know that thing has healing powers, so let's try to take it out first. And this will be interesting, because it's effectively like a boss battle where I only have one party member. I guess I have more party members in terms of being hit point sinks, and so he might end up attacking, other party members. And that just keeps the monk from having hit points go into him, but it looks like I'll be able to finish this guy in like 2 or 3 rounds of combat. So it's not going to be a big deal. Just based on how quickly his hit point bar appears to be going down, it's almost already dead. Alright, pretty cool. Let's see what happens here. Alright, people still have the little desecration effect thingy on them. I'm going to go ahead and save to a different slot. If I go inside here, am I going to find the sacred book or whatever it is I'm looking for? Lots of treasure chests, but I presume it'll be a gold treasure chest at the end, which will contain the main quest item. Alright, those are cool looking. I can't get over there. But it does look like I might be able to go up here. So up is probably good. So we will continue upwards. And yeah, there isn't a whole lot of rhyme or reason in terms of how I'm going through here. I don't really care if I miss the loot. I'm mostly just trying to get done with this area, because so far most of the loot has been underwhelming. I wonder, can I escape? Yes. Okay. So with battles that seem like they're probably going to last a long time, that is always an option as well. Let's try going out here. Do we have another balcony? So I wonder if there's going to be multiple desecrators that I'll kind of meet along the way. Really not sure what to expect. And I guess so long as these treasure chests are here, I will stop and grab them, even though it's probably stuff that I'm never going to end up using. In retrospect, I played this game on like whatever the normal default difficulty was, but I think I probably would have enjoyed it more on one of the harder difficulties, I think there's like 3 difficulty levels that are harder than the default. And so going up 1 or 2 levels probably would have maximized my enjoyment, I'm guessing. But I'm still enjoying the game regardless. It's just that it has gotten pretty easy. And admittedly, some of that is just the nature of the way of how I play. I don't mind grinding, and I'm happy to kind of over-level my party. And so that's what I've done. Alright, let's go up some more stairs. There's the gold chest. And I see another one of those guys guarding it. And a save point. But it's still a little bit of a maze to get over there. Ooh, champion ring. Remind me what a champion ring is. Pretty sure I have those, but attack and defense. Alright, yeah, it's not anything that's too overwhelming. And looks like this will be the only way to go, and so hopefully this will bring me to my final goal. Looks like it does. Grab another perfect elixir. And I guess I can grab these things and then save the game. Alright, save. I wonder if this is just going to be exactly the same fight. Oh, this time I have 2 corpulent monstrosities, so it'll take a little bit longer, but still should be very straightforward. Alright, took him down relatively straightforwardly. Other members of my party are getting low on hit points, and I'm not sure if that really matters or not. Alright, Goblin Pagan Scriptures, I think is what that said. And I think possibly there was another way to go out here. I wonder if it's going to be a shortcut out, or if it's going to be like a different path back down that brings us by some of the other chests that we didn't manage to get to before. Okay, I'm holding the Scriptures book, and that didn't help me get out. And I presume, haven't actually tried, that I can't warp out of here, but let's actually try, just in case I'm somehow allowed to use warp, even though this guy is... No, I'm not. Okay. Alright, so I guess I'll be walking all the way back down. Okay, I think I made my way back out at this point. I think this is back to the first floor, if I'm remembering correctly. Actually, I'm not sure that was the first floor. And let's see, this is a small enough fight that I can take these guys out. Okay, I think I came in the rightmost door over here, and this is the way out now. Yeah, okay, so I was almost right. Cool. The party has been cured of desecration. Okay, great. That means I can actually heal back up. Alright, so I wonder if that's going to be the last part of the quest for the monk. And let's see, where is the place that I need to return it? It is near the top of one of these rivers. There it is. So I need to go up here to go visit who has now become my good friend, despite the fact that they are originally seemed to be just a crazy, whacked-out old person. Alright. Me guess you die in Pagoda, but no, you surprise this one, and you bring scripture. You trade scripture for ancient witch doctor secret of reincarnation? Reincarnation sounds pretty good. Yes. You don't teach anyone else. Reincarnation. You helped this one greatly. Me thank you, dumb at first, but you brave and smart. Thank you. Alright, so let's check out reincarnation, which I imagine... Is it a passive? Yes. User is resurrected with 50% magic hit points once in battle. Resets each battle. Wow. 50% max HP. I don't know where I got magic points or something. Interesting. So basically the monk goes down, he pops back up with half his hit points and comes right back. Okay, and now we appear to be done. Okay, that seems to be an extremely useful passive. So this was totally worth doing this quest line. And I think with that, other than the fact that there's like a ring, I can trade the Shiva ring to like upgrade my white mage, and someone in the comments told me that that would be worth doing. I think those are kind of all the upgrades for all 4 of my characters at this point. So that's pretty cool. It seems like I just noticed that my... some of my party members had some other status effects. So let me go ahead and cure those. Let's see, what else is on my agenda? I have to look back at my list of things to do. It was the case, I can see it right here just on a note in front of me. If I change zoom in the world, basically from Svarta, which is to the left of Westonia, we had to go 80 east and 100 north and find something, and I never really succeeded at that. It seemed like it landed me somewhere up near... let me go ahead and change the zoom levels here. It landed me somewhere up near the Dark Castle, where my cursor is over here. But it was very hard to get the exact kind of like count of steps in order to figure that out. And so I'm not sure what's up there. And while I'm thinking about it, ooh, there's a treasure map very near me over here that apparently I've never picked up. So let's go ahead and head over there and try to get it. Let's take a look at the map again and change zoom down to the most zoomed in version. Yeah, it looks like it's just on this continent right over here. Dug and found. 4 perfect SP orbs. Alright. Do I have any other treasure mappy triangle things to go and find elsewhere in the world? Let me look around different zoom levels on the map and just see if I see one. I don't think I see one on the map, but while I'm thinking about it, we've scanned most of the world with the radar. However, it seems to me that somewhere on this continent there was a radar-y thing. I think it was kind of down... I don't remember exactly where. There it is. Okay, so if it's there, I probably have to walk there by walking through here and around here. Like, it's probably going to be a really long walk, kind of spiraling around the outside, and it seems to me that somewhere on the south side there's a place where I can actually kind of board and get onto the island, but I don't remember where it was now. I see it's down here. Yeah, it's a very long road to get there for a radar thing, but it seems like something I need to do at some point. And I don't even remember if we've walked around in this place to see what kind of monsters might be on this island. So I guess we could do a little bit of the walking together. Let me go to the most zoomed in I can be. Alright, and so I think I see the start of how we need to go. Some crazy music on this island that I don't remember hearing before. So I have a feeling Brimstone and Black Widow. Yeah, I have a feeling that these are going to be monsters that I've not necessarily encountered before. Ouch! Okay, fire didn't work very well against those guys. They have a lot of hit points. And that guy just did Rock Skin, which probably is going to give him even more hit points. Fire didn't work very well. Let's try Thunder. That worked a little bit better against this guy. But with Rock Skin, the monk can't even get through his armor. So it seems like we're going to need to do... right, you don't have any magic points, unfortunately. Some other things. Cleanse. Cannot remove bleed states, right. Okay. Does he have healing trance? Yeah. Let's just do that. And let's have you cast Blessed on the thief. And let's have you use Annihilation on this guy. But if individual enemies... Okay, Annihilation worked really well. If individual enemies are that difficult, it might actually be, like, too difficult for me just to, like, walk here. I'll try it briefly. Let me do a little bit of healing, too. Alright, fighting another round of these guys. Let's start with some Ice. Okay, Ice worked really well, in terms of dealing a lot of hit points, anyway. And that guy didn't put up his defenses yet, so I can do physical attacks against him and do pretty well. You have, what is it, Plunder, steals from all enemies and do 300% damage. Yeah, that sounds pretty awesome. And let's have you use Osmosis, because I tried to heal magic points on other characters with Mana Sacrifice, so I need to get some magic back. Alright, that works pretty well. That should finish you off. And Plunder... Oh, we missed one of them. Alright, well that's fine. Should be able to finish these guys off, and I think Yeah, even with attacks that are occasionally dealing a ton of damage like that, I think I could make this work and manage to walk all the way to where the radar was taking me. So I'm going to give it a go. Okay, I've made it to the first change in environment, where it goes from kind of icy trees to these kind of dried, dead-looking bits. And, you know, I also wonder how easy it is to escape from these. Yeah, if I can escape from some of these, that'll make it move a whole lot more quickly, since these are kind of slow, slogging kind of battles. Okay, running from battles definitely makes things go faster. I've reached kind of the top of the island over here, and after running from this battle, let's take a look at the map. I think this is where I need to go in. No, it's the next little bit, right around here. If I've read the map correctly, to eventually get to where I want to go. Alright, I had one battle that I couldn't escape from, that I ended up having to fight. Oh, and here's another one. But it hasn't been too bad. These guys do hit hard, and they have a variety of attacks. But for the most part, I can handle it. And then I can also do things like, let's go ahead and... That's 100% from everybody. And that's everybody as well. I guess let's do that, just to like hit everybody. And let's go ahead and take one of these guys out. And let's do a fast heal. And you can just do an annihilation to take this guy out, because the rock guys can be a pain in the neck, especially if they turn on their super armor. But one annihilation takes them out pretty well. Alright, and so the slash and grab ended up being unnecessary, since there was only one enemy left to hit. Alright, so yeah, it's definitely the case that I can hold my own against these guys, but they are tough enemies. And I think I'm approaching the area that I need to get to, so I can probably keep you with me here, because I think it's like right over here somewhere. Hello, radar ping. Please show yourself to me. I think it's just about to come on the screen right there. Yeah, let's go ahead and attack with these guys. Let's have both of them attack him, and you can do an annihilation on him. Okay, he's dead. And then these guys don't have their super defenses up yet, so I can deal a lot of damage. Hopefully finish them off. Next round of combat. Just like this. Grab some magic points along the way. There we go. Okay, let's see if I manage to get to the right spot. Yes, cool. Full elixir. That's it? Gotta admit, I'm a little disappointed that that's it. But that appears to be it. Alright, well, I got it. One imagines... Is this Mount Agni, and that's like the volcano in the center or something? One imagines there'll be like another way to get there maybe in the future, or maybe I would just have to walk through here. Like, I'm not that far. Like, if I walked over to the right and then I started circling around the other way, I could get there. I guess since I'm already this far along, I might as well do it. And so let's go explore that together. Alright, it didn't take that long to get here. I've been mostly just running from more battles like that. And I have a feeling we won't be able to do anything here. Oh! It does let us in. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to save this in a new slot. I like the music here. It seems to me we've heard this music once before, at least. I saw those treasure chests and was trying to immediately get to them, but I don't know that I can get to them from here. Oh, I can. More of these types of monsters who I guess I can just continue escaping from. I'm just... Oh! That! What are they called? Like the Pitchlurians or something? Wow. That we've like seen from the flashback sequences at the beginning? Okay. Phoenix Ashes and Resurrection Elixir. Wow. So I've like invaded their mountain now. And I guess actually, if I just take a look on the save Since I just saved inside here, it would tell me, yes, this is Mount Agni floor 1. So one imagines that this is what one would do kind of like at the end of the game. So I'm not sure that I should be here yet. But I'm kind of here now, and there's some stuff to loot, and so I wonder if... I'm really not sure what happens if I try to do more of this now. And I'm also kind of curious... I don't really need to fight these guys. Well, I guess I will sometimes, because I won't be able to escape. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I want to do more of this right now or not. Let's see, I guess you guys can attack over here. Actually, no. You can attack him, you can attack over here, you can guard, and you can use Annihilation. Okay, even with his spell up. Oh, that wasn't enough. Annihilation wasn't enough to finish him off, so the Thief can maybe finish him off? Yeah, great. Oh my goodness! He just hit the Thief for 17,000 or something, I thought I just saw. I must have misread that, because the Thief is still alive. Yeah, on the one hand, it took a while to walk here, and so I don't want to waste it, and on the other hand, I feel like this has got to be, like, the end of the game, and I shouldn't be here yet. Let's see if I can find one more treasure chest. And if I... Here we go, great. Hyper Remedy... Oh! Black Widow Abdomen. Interesting. Is that a crafting ingredient? Like monster remains? Black Widow Abdomen. Do I need that for anything? It is. And I had a few of them before. So it's interesting that I'm getting them here. I wonder if I could find recipes here then? Alright, we'll do a little bit more here. Because this is pretty curious to me. Okay, that's a dead end. I don't know why I came up here. Yeah, if I could find a chest with a recipe that sounds interesting, that could be cool. I'm also curious what happens when I talk to Cocky Pitlurian. So small in beauty, I'll let another break your bones. You cannot be my pet. Feeble pet, I will give you a great magic potion for 3 brimstone rubbles. Interested? No, because a great magic potion's not worth anything. But interesting that I can do trading with a Pitlurian here. And he seems to find me unworthy of even fighting. Okay, this is interesting. I wonder how early you could first come here. Like, I'm pretty strong now, and I'm still... I wouldn't say struggling, but, like, the enemies here are definitely hard, and so I can imagine easily that if I came here much earlier in the game, I would not be able to survive. So, yeah, maybe now is not a bad time to be here. I think I saw another Pitlurian walking around over there. Lots more treasure chests. Let's see if we can find a recipe. Got any recipes for me? Nope. Got some more bad guys, though. Alright, another battle taken care of. Guess I'm walking this way to find... Man, it's so weird because we first saw the Pitlurians like in a flashback. And, okay, I've already been over there. Talked to that guy. Like seeing them in real life, well, in real life in the video game, you know what I mean. It's just weird. Okay. Let's save again. Fierce Pitlurian, human swine, you taught me by coming into my home when we are trapped inside... You taunt me by coming into my home when we're trapped inside the Blessed Mountain. Prepare to meet your maker. Uh-oh. I'm fighting a Pitlurian. I'm not even all healed up. Let's see what they're like. Let's try armed robbery. Let's try knucklebreaker. Let's try inflation. And let's try annihilation. No hope. Alright, brings me down to 1 hit point. Fair enough. Wow, my best attacks are only doing like 6,000, 10,000. Let's stole perfect elixir. That's nice. Everybody has more max hit points. Now would be a great time to actually use those hit points. Let's see. I wonder if Giant Killer would work on him. I'm gonna try it. Let's do a normal attack. Let's try a fast heal to start, just to get my Black Mage with some hit points. And let's try casting Godlike on the Monk. Alright, everybody's got some more hit points. Unholy Power. Okay, increases his own stats. Fair enough. I will do the same. Yeah, his defense has gone way up, and so he's hard to hit. Giant Killer did work. I think that's the first time I've ever successfully used that to get rid of half of his hit points. So I'm curious now if I were to do another armed robbery, and if I were to do... Yeah, let's keep doing our attacks like that. Let's do a heal 4 to get everybody healing, and let's try another Annihilation. Sickness of the Spawn. Oh my gosh. Okay, that was pretty strong attack right there. I'm in bad shape all of a sudden. Alright. We'll attack. We'll have you use Fast Life to bring the Monk back. The Thief seems to be incapacitated at the moment, but I've mostly killed this guy off. So let's attack again. Let's do a heal of some sort, fast heal, and let's try the Annihilation again. I think the Annihilation should finish him off, actually. Sunder. Alright, had just enough hit points to live through that. The Annihilation did not finish him off, but my Monk did. I've defeated my first Pitlurian. Thief leveled up. And... Alright, doesn't seem like there's anything special, but this seems above my level. And so... I wonder if the smart thing to do is to turn around and realize that we're going to have to come back here again in the future. That seems plausible. I think I'll put off the decision for now and save it for the next episode, because everyone loves a cliffhanger. So I hope, as always, that you guys are having a great day, and I will see you again soon with more Last Dream World Unknown. Bye-bye.